Good morning, BookTube. I suppose I gotta make a video. I was watching a video by a booktuber, and he mentioned something about feeling anxiety about making a video, that you feel anxious as you think about that you have to make a video. Now, I don't have to make videos. Obviously, you know, I have there are people in BookTube that have stopped making videos, and they're gone for long periods of time, and sometimes they just disappear. So, but I like making videos in the sense I like recording my existence. I do that in my paper diary, which I have here in front of me. I'm on page 950. I have 4 online diaries. I have, now I'm doing videos, but there's always that sense of anxiousness, of fearfulness, that because you're putting yourself out there into the whatever out there into the world, and putting yourself up to be judged, to be criticized, to be whatever, to be made look like a fool, to so yeah, but I do want to make it. Like I said in my little test video, I made a video Friday night for BookTube, and it was kind of like marked as copyright infringement. And what it was is that as I was making that video Friday night, way off in the distance, I was playing a Bob Dylan CD, and they picked up the songs, how they do it, and those songs have copyright attached to them, even though I wasn't playing them. I wasn't making money off them. I was just way off in the distance. It was like, sometimes you can hear in my videos, you'll hear music in the back. Sometimes it's just, ambient music or something. But they picked up those Bob Dylan songs, and the video was only like 8 minutes, but they picked it up. So yeah, so in that video Friday night, I was just talking about this book, The Future Won't Be Long by Jarett, Kobek. I was talking about this Friday night because Mark Nash, a booktuber, reviewed this book, and he didn't really like it. And when he was reviewing it, I was reading this thing back in February of 2018. So I got it back out of the lower level, and I read it. I read it the last couple of days. Yeah, it's not that great, but I'm kind of out of it, so I just read it. So I was reading that, and I have been reading the William Gass Reader, and this morning I was reading The Theodicy of Love, Cosmic Conflict and the Problem of Evil by John C. Peckham. So I was reading this morning, and today's Sunday. Friday, I volunteered at the Book Nook, and I brought home No Direction, The Life and Music of Bob Dylan by Robert Shelton. This is a revised, updated edition. I have this edition already, and this is an updated edition of this one. This one came out, this Bob Dylan biography came out in 1986, and this is a revised updated edition edited by Elizabeth Thomson and Patrick Humphries. And this one came out in 2011. See, there's that famous Bob Dylan photo from the film No Direction. So yeah, as you all know, that I am into Bob Dylan. So I got this from my Bob Dylan collection. Yeah, isn't it kind of strange that you could be playing a video, you could be making a video on YouTube, and way in the distance, you could be listening to a Bob Dylan song, and they'll pick it up. It's weird. Then I picked up an Edward Hopper intimate biography by Gail, Levin. Hopper was a very famous American painter. We've all seen his paintings in our lifetime, I'm sure. Let me see if there's any paintings in here of Edward Hopper. I should have gotten out I have a big thing of Edward Hopper paintings. I forgot to bring it. Anyway, I got that. He was a painter. His painting, I just noticed there is none of his paintings are in here. You would think at least be one. There isn't. That's kind of strange. Yeah, there's no illustrations of his paintings in here. Then I picked up this biography I bought for $3. Gabriel Garcia Martinez, A Life by Gerard Martin. This is a very famous South American writer. We all know his books. Love in the Time of Cholera is very famous. Things like that where we know. So I picked up this. I have his novels in our library. And then I picked up this thing, The Art and Style, Making It New, The Art and Style of Sara and Gerard Murphy. If you read The Great Gatsby by Fitzgerald, he dedicated that novel to Sara and Gerard Murphy. This is about when they were in Paris in the 20s, and they were involved in the art scene. They knew all the artists of that time period, and they knew Man Ray and Gertrude Stein, and so I got this for a couple of dollars. And then I bought this for a couple of dollars, The Great Naturalists, edited by Robert Huxley. So that's these are all naturalists throughout history. It's a great library, man. Sure. So I got this, The Great Naturalists. Nice little book. These are all taken out of circulation. As I mentioned, our library is taking 15,000 books out of circulation. So these are being put out into the book nook, and so when I go there, I look around and I buy them for our library. So that's it. I got a book coming in the mail this afternoon. Not in the mail, but I noticed that Amazon's been having a delivery service. It's not coming by mail. They're going around and people are delivering Amazon now. Maybe they got the mail service. The U.S. mail's not doing it anyway. I don't know. It's a Christian book I'm getting in the mail. This is the future. So I read this, and like I said, I was just making that Friday night. I was just talking about Bob Dylan and talking about this book, The Future Won't Be Long, because one of the main characters moves back, leaves New York City and moves to the San Francisco Bay Area. So I was reading this section here about San Francisco, and as you all know, I spent my youth, my late teenage years and early 20s in the San Francisco Bay Area. I was born in Oakland, California. And when people ask me where I'm from, I'd say I'm from the West Coast. Even though I've lived in Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia, Mississippi, Texas, Oregon, California, now Michigan, I consider the Bay Area, the San Francisco Bay Area is where I'm from. If I'm from any place, I'm from the West Coast. And so, yeah, not much else going on. It's been kind of lonely without my wife being here. She's off in Denver, Colorado. Talked to her this morning. She comes back Tuesday afternoon. Today is Sunday, so I just keep waiting it out. Reading my books, writing in my diary, listening to music. It's been snowing here, cold, the snow on the ground. And the trees are bare. It's one of those dark, dreary time of year here in Southwest Michigan. Like I said, it's a Sunday morning here. It is November the 11th, 2018. It is 9:32 in the morning, and I'm just feeling kind of overwhelmed with all the terrible things going on in the world. Mass shootings, California going up in flames. What's going on in Washington, D.C., it's just all the stupidity, and you just get kind of weary. It's like I told Carol this morning on the phone, I felt the weight of the world. I felt something cracking inside of me. I'm just so sick of everything. But what can you do? You have to... I pray a lot. I say, Lord, give me grace or some way to understand all this. To somehow, is there any kind of rational or logical explanation for anything that I can make sense of? And I can't. It just seems all beyond me. You just feel sick inside. So yeah, that's what's going on here in Southwest Michigan. Sunday morning, writing in my diary, reading The Theodicy of Love, The Cosmic Conflict and the Problem of Evil by John C. Peckham. I'll watch some professional football this afternoon. The Patriots play the Titans. Yesterday I watched college football. Read William H. Gass before I went to bed last night. And my life just goes by. So, I hope you have a good new week. And until next time, bye.